As I'm back, I'm at the just parked my Jeep and getting everything loaded up. Going to head down in the woods and go to the campsite, and we will see you here in a minute. I got to grab a few more things. It's going to take me a couple trips. Yes, I'm just not where I'm comfortable at yet, but this is going to be my first solo, and we'll see how it goes. I can't wait. It's supposed to get up to about 45 today. It's with a low of 38. It's probably about 20 right now. Rain around 2 o'clock in the morning, and so let's have some fun. I've got everything down here to the campsite that I was wanting to bring down. My shelter that we were working on, it's not doing it for me. I stay warm enough, but smoke stays in there. So I'm going to take everything down, and I'm going to redo it, and not put as many sticks on there as I have right now. Put my tarp on there, and fix my bed a little bit. There's a lot of changes that need to be done. It's about 20 to 12 right now. It's almost lunchtime. I'm not really hungry though, and it'll get dark out here in the woods around 6 o'clock. So I've got 6 hours to do a lot of work, and I think I can get it all done. And then I need to build a something up here to like a little lean-to of sorts, a roof, and put more tarp on it, and some something over here to help keep the rain out. So I've got a lot of work to do, and I'm going to get to work on it right now. And as I'm working, I'll show you what I'm doing. Hey guys, I'm back. I was just sitting here taking a break and thinking about my fire pit, and burning the wood behind it, and how much heat I'm losing at night. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to lay some rock down on the base and some along the firewall back there to help reflect it back at me a little bit better. And as it heats up, it will hold the heat better, so that way I won't get as cold as fast, and when the fire starts to die down, pardon me for being a little out of breath. What I'm doing here, if you can see it, I'm just breaking this up where I had my fire pit at before. I didn't bring a shovel with me, so I'm just trying to break this up a little bit so I can lay my rocks down in there better. Lay that one there. Lay that one there. I just need another one or two to come out to about right here for my logs during the night. And then, like I said, a couple back here in the back, right here. So that's what I'm working on right now. I've started taking my shelter apart a little bit, and I'm piling my wood up back there in the back, so I've got easier access to it for when I get back to building it again. So we'll get back with you as when I get this finished. Back, all right, we got the shelter tore down. About to move my raised bed back a little bit. I actually want it between these two trees here. That way there's less possibility of air coming through here, and I'll be more under shelter. So that's what I'm about to start working on, is taking this apart, moving it, and then I've got a tree I'm going to cut so I can put it here along the two trees I have to help with my shelter. So everything's coming along pretty good so far. I still haven't found any more rocks to line my fire bed with yet, but I'll find some and get this taken care of, and we'll get back to you in a minute. Guys, I'm back. Just getting started on my raised bed. It's a little cool, so I'm gonna go ahead and start a fire here. I haven't been able to find any more rocks to line my bed with, but I got those two. That'll help a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is get started on this bird's nest. I'm gonna break about half of it up so I can have some for later. Right there. I've taken this M-Tech that I keep talking about. I love this knife, and I've scratched the back of it so that I can use my flint with it, or my flint steel, or my ferro rod. Well, guess I lied. There we go. Okay, maybe not. Grab my other one. There we go. Nope, didn't take. All right, try this again. Dang it, I blew it out. There we go. It's not grabbing. Videos. I'm going to cut down this tree right here. Normally I'll go with the hollow one. That one's not hollow. But I need something that's going to last for this occasion, for this shelter. So I'm going to get at it. Finally got the tree down. It took me about 15 minutes between sawing and hacking with the axe and or hatchet. So now I'm gonna step this tree off, cut some branches off of it, and hang it over there where my shelter's at, so I get my shelter finished before it gets dark. It's only 2:15. I still got plenty of time. If you had to go into woods with only one survival item, what would it be? Mine'd be my machete. It beats the crap out of my knives, and I like my M-Tech, I really do. And it beats the heck out of my hatchets. This right here is my favorite. Like I said before, it's made out of leaf spring. Love this thing. I've almost got my post put up, but as you can see in the last videos, I've got quite a bit more headroom here. Before, it was hitting me actually about right here in the back of my head. This is where I wanted it to be before, but I don't know, I changed my mind last time. All right, this tree is very heavy, so I carried it over here, and I had to find a way to keep it in position. That's a long tree right there. So I took this piece of a log that I had to help pry it open, prop it up. See, it's holding itself up now. Just like I've got this one holding this one up. This one had a fork to it. For me, it made it a good idea to use that one. So now I'm tying it off and we're going to get it put up. I've got a couple more layers of sticks to put, or tree pieces to put up here on the back side. This one's gonna go 4 high. So will these. That'll give me a little room in here to store stuff back here in the back side. And then I'll run my lean-to pieces back. That should give me plenty enough room in here. I've got plenty of other things to work on also. So I'm gonna get back to work. Hey guys, I'm back. Getting quite a bit done here. There's a frame of my shelter. I've got a little bit to do over here. Got this corner over here. I'm going to add in right here. Wrap my plastic around here to kind of make my super shelter for me. I'll cover it back up with leaves to get me through the night. I've got this post right here running down. Smoke's in my face now. So I'll cover that off. I'll wrap paper through, and I should be good. I should be real good. And I'm gonna put another post about right here. So basically I'm close to the campfire. Keep everything relatively safe for me. And keep this smoke out of here. Keep me dry. We'll see. See you in a little bit. As I'm back and almost done the shelter actually. I'm pretty happy about this. Let me show you what I've got done here. I got my sticks down as support braces. This section right here is going to be for a tarp. I'm going to have an air vent right here so the smoke doesn't just get captured in here. I am now currently insulating the back of my shelter. It's plastic that's back there, so it's, you know, of course it's slick. So I've taken some of these pine branches, laid them on here to give the leaves something to adhere to. And then over here, I've got some pine branches underneath here. And to kind of keep everything laying on there, I've thrown some bigger sticks on here. I've got to go back over here and fill in. I'm going to close this doorway off right here. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do with that yet. I haven't decided if I'm going to do the uprights or horizontal logs down here. I'll get it figured out here in just a moment, but hey, I'm pretty excited. I've gotten a lot further along this time than I did the last time when I started building. Now, that being said, I also have, or had a lot more of my material already prepared for me because of when I started building the last time. But it is a lot of practice. I'm very stoked about this. I can't wait to see how tonight goes. I'm just hoping that I can keep a fire going, and that'll be the biggest thing. It's supposed to get down to about 38 tonight, and with rain and snow. So let's see how that goes. I'm raking me some leaves so I can put on the back of my shelter. I was batoning some wood for my fire, and I had a little bit of a boo-boo here. My favorite knife is broken. It broke, it failed. M-Tech holds a great edge. Does great work, but it finally failed. I am not happy. Thank goodness I brought backups. Girls, I'm done for the night. It is 5:04. It's should be getting dark here soon, but I'm gonna start cooking here in a minute. Let my fire die down. Let my grate get good and hot. I got a couple pork chops. Cost me $3, you know. So I'll eat that. I got my tarp up here. I got my vent there. Open as can be over here. And another tarp over there. So I should be pretty well covered for the night. I've got plenty of firewood. Everything's finally thawed out. Thank God. All the wood that we've had collected around here I can finally burn. I shouldn't have to bring any more with me for a while. So I am pretty excited about all that. I'm really hungry. I have not eaten since breakfast this morning. If my wife knew about it, she'd beat me. So I'm sorry, Tammy. Because she's going to find out when she sees this video. Alright guys, let me get back to doing what I'm doing, and I will see you when I start eating. It's just about time to start cooking. Fire's starting to burn down a little bit. I know my grate's good and hot. I'm gonna go ahead and stick my pork chops on here. And I just finished filling up my water containers. I brought a couple gallons of water with me. Unfortunately, in my last video, like I said earlier, I lost a lot of information, and I was I had run out of water, and it was raining pretty good, so I ended up taking my water canteens and putting them underneath the tarps, collecting rainwater, and I boiled it up so I could have some coffee and hot chocolate and something to boil my food in. But somehow I ended up losing all that information, and I only was able to put out a small video. I know a lot of people like the smaller, shorter videos, but sometimes it's hard to put out a good quality video barely using any information, especially when it comes to bushcrafting. So let me show you what I've got here today. I have with me center cut chops. Got this from Walmart. It was $3.06, and it's made by Smithfield, or processed by Smithfield. So we're gonna eat these. I'm gonna eat these up and kind of relax the rest of the night. I'll stay in touch with you guys, let you know what's going on, and I'll see you in a little bit. It is time to pull the pork chops off the fire. Let's get to it. Just grab it. Let's see how it looks. Look at that. That's some good eating. I'll be back with you guys in just a minute. I'm going to enjoy me some dinner. I skipped lunch. It's not the best, but it'll do. I've got two more. Nom, 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 nom. Look at that little fire I got going there. So, let me move this over here closer. I got my Coleman lantern going. I got my fire going. I got my tarps up. I am relaxing. This has been a great trip so far. Just saw a little mouse or chipmunk or something run by. I didn't get to see it very well. So I brought a extra pair of clothes with me tonight. Brought a pair of Under Armour pant leggings. In case I get cold, slide those on. That'll help with the heat inside. I've got my sleeping bag laid out. I've got Brian's wool blanket over here to help keep me warm. And I should have a pretty good fire for the rest of the night. Howdy, howdy. I'm back. And it is now dark outside. Look at my fire. My fire! It's going well. It's getting cold. Can't wait to crawl into bed. It's almost 7 o'clock. I'm not tired. I should be. My normal bedtime's around 8:30, 9 o'clock, so you know how it is when you're out in the woods. You want to go to sleep earlier. But I've got enough fire going on here. I've got my light up above me, which will probably go all night long. I'm enjoying this night. On the last Bud Light. Let's fix this a little bit there. Too much. Oh. It's peaceful. Hear the owls hooting. Pitch black. Quiet. Got a lot of work to do to my shelter to actually have it finished. Oh! I don't know if you can see this. This is a wood spoon I made last week from some of the firewood I had around here. Actually, this is from red oak, and I think I'm done with it. Done working on it. I will try it out tomorrow, see how it does. Yeah, it's not even better. Last week when we came to camp out, the smoke was really bad in my shelter. Last week when we came to camp out, the smoke was really bad in the shelter. I mean, I couldn't even sit where I'm sitting at right now. I had to lay down to avoid the smoke. And right now I'm sitting on my raised bed, and it's nice. It is really nice. I got all kinds of room back here. I've got my Alice pack right there. Got my Coleman lantern right there, and I'm sitting here enjoying my fire. So this has been a real treat this time. There's dogs barking somewhere. Not sure where they're at, but yeah, what are you gonna do? As long as they don't come into the campsite, I won't have to shoot them. Okay. The only thing I hate about camping is the pee breaks you have to take. Oh my God. I mean, it's like every 30 minutes, every hour. It drives you nuts. How do you do it? How do you guys deal with it? Let me know. Besides going to peeing every 30 minutes. Well, it's about 10 minutes to 3. And it's finally started raining about a little over an hour ago. And again, I've been up about every hour, stoking the fire a little bit, and now my feet are cold. Really steam rolling off of them. I'm trying to get those warmed up a little. And for the most part, it's been pretty peaceful. Just it's cold. I'm about to crawl into my sleeping bag and wrap up in it with this whole blanket around me and sleeping bag like a burrito. Alright guys, see you in a couple hours. Good morning guys, it's about 6:30 in the morning, maybe a little before, I don't know. I just looked at my watch a minute ago, I don't remember. But it has been a very, very rough night. I've been up there about every hour, taking care of the fire, making sure it's stoked, maybe every 2 hours. And my roof just fell in on me a second ago. I'm not exactly sure what happened there yet. I'll find out here in a little while after the sun comes up. And as soon as the sun comes up, I'm packing up and heading out. It's been raining on me all night long. I left too big of a hole up here in my roof instead of overlapping like I should have. So I've been raining on all night long, literally. I'm wet, I'm tired, I didn't sleep worth a crap, I'm dehydrated, and I've been drinking water a lot. So I'll see you guys in about the time I get ready to leave. Hey guys, it's 7:15. Sun's finally starting to come up a little bit. You can't really see it. I can, you can. I'm sitting here waiting for my coals to die down so that I can cook me a little breakfast. A little hungry. Getting rained on pretty good. Another live and learn moment. But I think I'd been a lot more comfortable if I just brought my hammock and my tarp. I've got my LeBron's blanket and my sleeping bag. I think that would have done me a lot better than what I did last night. Like I said, you live and you learn. I am sitting here enjoying my fire. Like I said, letting it burn down some, get down to the coals, so I can cook breakfast. And after the sun gets up, I am heading out of here. I'm tired of being soaking wet. So we'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Scrambled eggs. What's for breakfast? Woo! That's bright light. Scrambled eggs, baby. Yeah, that's good.